Hey everyone! So I figure with summer coming up, hopefully all of you guys are finishing up your classes and you're almost done with exams, that a lot of you are going to be going to see your SOs or they'll be coming to see you. So I figure I'd make a quick little travel video with a few tips for you if you're going on an airplane to help you out, because I know it's really exciting that you get to go see your SO and you might forget some little things that are kind of important. So with that being said, the first thing you want to do, obviously you book your plane ticket. I don't have much tips for that besides like that. I don't really know if it's a fable. It's worked for me every time. But if you book your ticket on a Tuesday and you clear your browser, so you clear your browser and you delete all your cookies and then you go online and book your plane ticket on a Tuesday, it should be cheaper. It's worked for me the 2 times I've done it, but I don't know if it's just dumb luck. But give it a shot if you have enough time to do that. So this is Nala. Alright. So then you want to check in 24 hours before your plane takes off, before departure. So really all you have to do is you go online real quick, you check in, put in your confirmation code, and it pretty much ensures your seat, which is pretty cool. The later you check in, the crappier your seat is, from what I've noticed. So check in as soon as it's 24 hours before, because who wants to sit at the back of the plane? Not me. And you can do it at the airport, but a lot of people are trying to check in at once and it's just annoying. So just get as much done as you can, as soon as you can. Then I would really recommend bringing a carry-on. I was really against carry-ons for a while. They're just annoying. I have a purse, so I need a carry-on for. But I live in like this constant fear that my bag's gonna get lost. Like, a lot of people are afraid of flying because they think the plane's gonna crash. I'm afraid of flying because I think my bags are gonna get lost. So bring a carry-on. Oh, go away. Go. Okay, bye. And I would recommend getting a carry-on bag that you really like so that you don't lose it, especially if you're not used to carrying carry-on. Because if you're not used to having it on you, you're going to forget about it. But if it's something that you like, you're not going to forget about it. Like, I have this really cute one, and I'm so excited about it. You see? Oh, so cute! And I'm not going to forget about that. Which is good, because usually when you have a carry-on, you carry important things like your laptop, a change of clothes, and little toiletries that you would need. Like this. Make sure they're not more than 3 ounces. There's always stuff going around. Is it 3? Is it 4? Go with 3. It's definitely 3. Some people might let you get away with 4. Or it might change to 4, but just play it safe with 3. All of these are pretty much set to 3 at most. This one, my mouthwash, is like 1.5. Okay? Shouldn't need much more than that. Anyway, if it's more than that, they're going to take it from you because you're clearly trying to build a bond with it. So just don't even risk it. And you can get these sort of things all together or separate. Shampoo, conditioner, hairspray. At pretty much any store, Publix, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, CVS. I don't know if some of these I'm rambling are only Southern things. I don't think so, though. I think those are all pretty big. Maybe Publix is only Southern. But yeah, Target has a really good section of that stuff. I love it. And you put this in a Ziploc bag so that when you go through security, you take out your laptop, electronics, and toiletries, liquids, whatever. So that's pretty much all you need for your carry-on. Make sure you put a change of clothes, like I said, or 2, you know, just in case your bag, God forbid, gets lost. Because actually it didn't almost happen to me. It was just I had a little panic attack when I flew out to Texas to go marry my husband. Like, everyone got their bags except like me and 4 other people, and then the belt just stopped. I'm like, my wedding dress, or like my little white dress, is in there. I need my bag is gone. I'm doomed. Horrible weekend ever, you know. But it turns out the belt just broke. that like brought up the luggage and they had to fix it. So would I have panicked as much if I had a carry-on? Probably not. So I really do recommend carry-ons. I've never had one before, but I'll let you guys know how it goes. Then after carry-on, after you check in, make sure you check the allowance for your luggage. Because Cody thought he was only allowed to have 2 50-pound bags. Turned out once he already flew to halfway to Japan, he was allowed to have 2 70-pound bags. Could have put so much more stuff in there. Could have put his bowling ball in there that he wants me to bring now, even though I can only have 2 50-pound bags. So make sure you definitely check that out and check out the dimensions. They limit that too, but a lot of suitcases are within the dimensions. I think it's like the only things that aren't are like golf bags. So sorry if you're a golfer. Also, when you're going through security, you want to wear shoes that you can wear socks with, but you can slip off easily. So like Nike slides, those like UGG slipper things. Hell, wear regular slippers. Who cares? You're gonna be on a plane for a while. Anything you can wear socks with, because they make you take your shoes off through security too. So you don't want to be walking barefoot on the nasty carpet. Whatever. People do it. I've done it because I forgot and I wish I'd remember. When you are going far distances, or not, I consider anything over 4 hours far, get a neck roll thing. I don't know what they're called actually. Travel pillow neck support. Get one of these bad boys. This one, they're usually like $12 for some reason. It's just a stupid pillow. But I got this one at TJ Maxx for $6.99 and it's normally $15. It's like $15. So, bargain shop. Also, another thing you might want to bring with you is, even if you're not traveling somewhere internationally where you need a passport, even though I think all of you should have a passport, get one of these little passport carriers. This is what I call it. At least like all kinds of room. You know, you put your boarding pass, your passport, your ID, all that. Because another story about traveling, when I went to Cody's basic graduation, you know, you have to show your ID when you go through security as well, or when you're boarding, and not when you're going through security. And I was wearing a jacket because it was cold in the airport, and I just, you know, showed him my stuff and put my ID in my pocket of my jacket. Didn't think anything of it, you know, arrived in Texas, went to sleep, woke up early, got all ready, was running late anyway because we got lost because stupid Siri, and we got all the way to the gate. Finally, we're like 2 minutes away from the airman's run. I'm like, I'm gonna miss it, which is okay because he didn't end up running in anyway because he got injured in basic, but he was really hoping to run anyway. And we get all the way to the gate, and you know how you're supposed to have your base passes and your ID. Guess who didn't bring her jacket with her? Guess where her ID was? Yeah, I was devastated. And the guy at the gate, nice airman, was like, okay, just go. Just remember it next time. So, this, you can keep everything in one place and toss it into your carry-on, into your purse, in your jacket, if that's what guys do. I don't know what guys carry. I would assume guys carry carry-ons because those are, you know, or backpack. And, yeah, these are really neat. You can put money in there. Look at this. I have yen. Where is it? That's yen. Cool, huh? I'm excited. But, yeah, this is really cool to have just, like, everything in one spot because you can get frazzled, too. I know I lost stuff a ton of times. If you're traveling, you can choose to get locks on your suitcase. Not a lot of people do it. I've never done it, but since I'm going international, I decided to do it because I have a lot of stops and I don't want to worry about any jerks, you know, messing up my stuff. And you have to get the kind that say TSA luggage lock. So that TSA has like a special key that like all these locks are made with, like a master key for all kinds of TSA locks that they can use. And they don't have to cut it off, because if you use a regular lock, they'll just cut it off and then it's pointless. And these are also, they're like $8 for 2 little locks, but I got these for $3.99 at Ross. So again, when you're traveling, bargain shop, because why pay full price for anything if you can get it for a deal? I would recommend you bring, oh, before I move on from the subject completely, where are they? I would highly recommend that you get something that you can tell your bag apart from, because I mentioned in my last vlog, but if you're not going overseas, or your SO isn't going overseas, you probably wouldn't have watched it. You need something that like you can differentiate your bag from. A lot of people have the same colored bags, like most suitcases are black, dark blue, dark green, and every time it goes around, I'm like, is that mine? No. Is that mine? No. So if you just put like 1 or 2 little things on your bag, you can save a lot of time. And so I got cool luggage tags, because I love luggage tags. Okay, so I got a T for Trisha, and I got a bedazzled American flag because America, and I got Jake from Adventure Time because Adventure Time. But so definitely get these. It's like one little thing that is going to completely, like, your eyes are going to go to that obviously other people aren't going to be looking for. And then that keeps them from touching your bag. Have you ever been like when it's going around and they're like, they have the same colored bag as you do, so they pick, and you know that's your bag. Like, you're like, alright, I've seen enough bags go by to know that one's mine. And they pick it up and they look at it and you're like, no, put it down, it's mine. They're not going to pick it up either, because you know what, they don't have a bedazzled American flag luggage tag. However, if you're going international, I would not recommend putting anything like super American on your suitcase, just because, you know, I mean, like, people aren't the biggest fans of America. But not just that, just because, I mean, like, I guess it's kind of disrespectful. Like, I wouldn't want, I'm Italian, so I can say this. I wouldn't want, like, a bunch of Italian people, like, rolling in with, like, Italian flags all over the place, coming to visit. I'd be like, hey, man, throw an American flag on there, too. Maybe. I probably wouldn't care. But, you know, some people might care. So don't do, hey, I'm an American tourist, all over your bag. But if you're staying in America, these are super fun, and I got it at Spencer's, which I think those are all over the place. I got this one at Spencer's, too. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Whatever. So, those, they have pretty much everywhere. A lot of them are boring, though, in which case you're like, I can't tell my bag apart anyway. So get brightly colored ones or whatever. Alright, so on the plane, bring a book. I have not brought a book yet, and I was like, oh, I don't read that much. Like, I read, but I'm not big on it. I haven't read in a while. And I got bored. I got bored real quick. I thought I would sleep, and I couldn't sleep that time. And I looked over, and this girl is just, like, posed up, like, reading her book. Like, I don't think she changed positions once. Me, when I'm on the plane, I'm like... So, she did not move positions once. I don't think she looked up from the book once, because she was having a good time. And time probably went by really fast for her. So, bring a book. I would highly recommend the Divergent series. I didn't really want to read it, and then the movie came out, and my sister's like, let's go see the movie. So I was like, well, I guess I'll read the book first, because the book's on sale too. It's like $8 right now, and I love a deal. And oh, it's gonna rain. That's Florida for you. It was just all sunny. Jesus. Yeah, so the Divergent series, me and my husband started reading it at the same time, and we were fighting over the book. Like, usually he would play his video game and then come over and read the book when I was falling asleep. No, we got to the point where, like, once the books are getting really good, we were like, no, it's my turn, because we only bought 1 copy of each. So, I would highly recommend that. You go through it so fast, you don't look up, especially if you've seen the movie. Oh, good God, read the book, because the book is so much better. I read the book and then saw the movie, and it was a huge mistake, because the book is so much better, and the movie, I was like, what is this? This is bull. So, I feel really strongly about it. Get the whole series, especially if you're going on a long flight. Get the whole dang series. It's all on sale right now. I actually forced myself to save the third book for my long flight. I have a 24-hour flight pretty much coming up. It's like 4 hours, 11 hours, or 12 hours, 9 hours, something. Like those 3 flights, 4, 12, 9, I think, or 4, 12, something. So, yeah. And hopefully I'll just either sleep or read that book. If not, bring headphones. You can fall asleep listening to music. I forgot my headphones last time. Bought them in the airport. They were like twice the amount of money. So don't forget your headphones. With the toiletries, before I forget, if you're staying somewhere for a long time, I would definitely just buy the little bottles. Do not pack your full-size bottles. Like, obviously not in your carry-on, but you can pack bigger bottles, bigger than 3 ounces, in your suitcase as long as you're checking it. But I would not, if you're staying somewhere for a long time, I would just get these and buy the bigger bottles wherever you're going. Like if you're staying there for a month or 2 months or forever, buy the big bottles wherever you're going, because then that's less stuff that you can pack. So, like, why waste 3 outfits on like a bottle of shampoo and conditioner they probably gonna have to rebuy anyway. So, just a little tip. Sorry my room's a mess. I'm packing to go to Japan, so everything's a mess. I wish I could show you my suitcase, but it's under all this junk, and if I point the camera down, you'll see how messy my room is. So, I think those are all the little tips I can think of, and I'll try to like bullet point them down at the bottom so you guys can get through my rambling a little faster. I hope you guys all get to see your SOs soon. If you're traveling, have a safe trip. It's gonna be so much fun. Okay, guys? Happy travels!